Is it loud for you?
I can't hear.
Huh?
I can't hear.
Oh, you don't hear anything?
No.
I hear like everything. Oh, because it got me.
Hey,
You hear it now?
talk again?
Can you hear it?
Yeah, I hear it. I don't hear you.
Because it's like too loud.
Oh. Yeah, I hear it, but it's not super loud on my end.
It was louder than mine. Oh, now I'm low too. Like I can hear myself being loud. Talk, 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 talk. Professionals here, always.
Yeah.
Talk?
Oh, now I hear.
Is it loud, like music-wise?
No, like I hear it now. Like before it was really low, but now I can hear it. It's actually, you can sit on the couch. Look, come sit right here. Or are you scared?
Wait, can you hear me or no?
Yeah, I can hear you. Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you, but it's like really low.
It's really low.
Is it low for you?
You sound good on my
Can you
side.
switch real quick? Talk to me?
Hello?
Oh, okay. You sound good.
Yeah, but you sound low on this mic.
Huh?
Hello. Hello, 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 hello.
I sound better or it's still low?
Yeah, you're still low. I don't know what happened.
I don't know.
You
What's
literally,
happening?
what was the button that you pressed?
Huh?
Hello?
Is it loud?
I can't hear you.
No? Huh?
Hello?
Can you hear me?
You're like background.
I'm back now.
Yeah.
Huh?
Hello?
Very quiet. Talk?
Hello?
Talk to me?
Hello? Yada, 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 yada. Testing, testing, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Testing the mic, testing, testing.
Oh, I think I know why now.
Kevin, Kevin, Kevin. Can Kevin hear me? Kevin, Kevin, Kevin. Ah.
Talk?
Hello.
It's still low?
I hear you fine. Am I low on your mic?
Yeah, you're kind of low on my mic.
You think we should just shut it off?
Talk?
Hello.
Just keep talking.
Hello, 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 hello. Yeah, I don't know. I thought you just turned down the volume, but I guess it did something else as well.
Hmm.
Who knows?
Talk?
Hello, hello,
Talk?
hello.
Does it sound...
Hear my own voice.
Is it
Not
loud?
louder. My own voice, yeah.
Talk?
Hello.
Do you still hear your
Hello.
voice?
I can't hear my voice anymore.
Does that bother you?
I don't know. I'm okay with it.
You okay with not hearing your voice?
Yeah, why? Can you hear my voice?
Yeah, I can hear your voice. I can hear my voice a little bit too, but... You can hear my voice though, right?
Yeah, I hear your voice.
Because I
just
hear
don't
you a lot
my
better
own.
now.
Oh, then leave it like that.
Am I loud?
Yeah, I can hear you fine.
Okay. I think we should be good now. I guess... Because I forget in different games, different settings.
Right. Makes sense.
I think we should be good now.
Are you streaming?
I thought I was. Yeah, we are. Let me go on to the other room real quick. talking in the mic right now.
Um, and yeah. Oh, also, we're gonna play this game. I think I'm mainly gonna be playing because Kevin's already played. Normally, I like to play games that we haven't played before, so like we could take turns playing it. Um, but I think Kevin said I'm gonna be playing this game, and yeah. Sorry, what? Huh. Oh, let me go get it. Here.
Okay, let me just send the links. No, we're just not doing anything right now.
You want water?
I'm okay right now.
Come on. Come right here. Come. Good boy.
Okay, I think I sent all the things. I don't know why, but your little person looks funny on here.
She does. I want to at least wait for one person to come.
What's up, Juan? Welcome to the stream.
Hey, Juan.
Have you ever heard this game, Juan? Oh yeah, and before you forget, yes, there is like a
A
4 to 5
delay.
second delay between what you say and what you hear, or what you hear, what we say. So don't get frustrated.
Do you remember for Sally Face when we're waiting for Bruce to respond?
Mhm.
And it was like yes or no, and we waited like 4 minutes, and then we decided to put no, and we could have put I don't know. Do you remember? You know what I'm talking about?
No, I remember. We waited 10 minutes to see if it should explode or not.
Yeah. Um.
But he's never heard
Oh,
this game either, so it's gonna be experience for both of you.
yay! I'm gonna put it on Instagram really quick,
Okay.
and then I am ready.
But does everything sound okay? Like the volume, our voices, is everything okay?
Your YouTube and Twitch is the same thing, right?
Same name? Yeah. What's up, Bruce? Not your voice. Wait, my voice sounds bad? The game's a little loud.
Is it?
Apparently.
I think we could change it on this settings.
Yeah, when we get to the settings, we'll try to lower it.
Kevinito 1111, right?
Yes. Is that yeah, we sound okay, or yeah, the game is too loud? No, the game is fine. We split 50-50.
Okay, I'm ready whenever you are, Kevin.
Okay, I think we're good.
Oh wait, I want to turn off the light.
Okay. So before we go into this is more of a story-driven game, so it might actually be more beneficial if the game is a little bit louder, so you can hear what's going on. So our commentary doesn't overshadow it. But if it does get really annoying with the audio, just let us know and we can just fix it. Hmm?
Also, I've never played this game before. Kevin's played it before, and I think Bruce has. But I've never played, so I'm excited because Kevin said he really likes this game.
Oh yeah. I want to know how you feel about what's going on. I want you to put connections. I want you to think. I want you to
Yeah.
feel.
Tell Leanne to get on. Kevin, text
Huh?
Leanne. Tell her to get on.
So I'm gonna get on.
Yeah, to watch us.
Okay,
Oh,
I
wait,
texted.
I think Gio might get on. He says get on chat or YouTube. So I think he was confused on what I meant by.
I did not cry. Okay, I cried a little bit.
I'm excited. I'm excited. Okay, just based on this, I think I don't know. He has flowers. It looks like he's sitting on a he or she is sitting on a bench with a broken arm. Where's Leanne? We're waiting on Leanne. You better be here, Leanne.
The game I think longest maybe 3 hours. If you can't stay for the whole stream, that's fine. Uh, Usually what Bruce does is goes in and out, which is fine. We're not expecting you guys to sit through this all like the whole time. Plus, it will be uploaded after like usually by tomorrow morning. So if you didn't get to watch the whole stream, you can still watch it the next day.
I'm just gonna start. Are you ready, Kevin?
I think so.
Okay. Oh wait, the controller's not working.
Is it?
No, I'm pressing X. It's not working.
Oh, so you might have to use keyboard and mouse.
Oh,
Okay, so it looks like the analog stick works.
but I can't. Oh, wait.
Press back trigger or...
Oh.
Okay, Ashley.
A lot
Hey,
of this
Gio.
isn't going to make sense to you, and I'm sorry about that. I'm just going to start at the beginning, with the house.
Hi, dear. Okay, the beginning. The beginning of what?
Okay, so telling you right now, feel free to explore as much as you want. Don't be afraid to look at stuff, you know, and just play how you want to.
I lived here until I was 11, but I wasn't allowed inside half the rooms.
Like clicking on things, or
Yeah, like interacting.
does it tell me what I can interact with? Like,
I don't remember.
um, how old is this game?
I don't remember. Gio, I hope you enjoyed the stream as well. So yeah, that stuff, it means you can
Inside the
interact with it.
mailbox were bills from 7 years ago, marked urgent, open immediately.
But again, if audio is a problem, let us know and we'll try to fix it.
I hadn't been back since my brother Lewis's funeral.
Oh.
This game's older than us.
Oh.
It's not.
Can I jump off? Nope. Wow, look at the water.
In her will, my mother left me a key, but didn't tell me what it unlocked.
Oh, we have it at 720 right now because there's some
Maybe she thought I'd know.
for some reason for streaming
Or
we put it at
she
1080.
thought
It
the
buffers
mystery
too
would be
much,
enough to bring me
so
back.
So this is our house. The Finchers.
wait, Gio, you're being serious? Is there an audio problem? Or audio is a problem? I don't know what you mean. I could put it at 1080, you fuck. Wait, is my voice too loud?
Listen.
How about now?
How can I get closer? If you have information about Milton Finch, is that not our brother?
Could be.
Who died? Whose funeral did we go to? I need to pay attention.
Okay, Gio.
The truth is, even after I inherited the house, I never thought I'd come back to it.
You
But now I
find
have
out what the game is
questions about my
about
family
once we
that
start
only
playing.
the house knew the answers to.
There's like two ways. I decided to go this way because
It's fine.
But I don't want to miss something over there. Okay, so I hear music, so I mean something sad is
The
gonna
woods
happen.
around the house have always been uncomfortably silent. As if they're about to say something, but never do.
I know how that feels. It's like
You
when
do?
you have to sneeze, but it won't come out, so you're kind of just standing there with an ugly face. Man.
But I'm pretty sure those are the only buttons you need. Movement and that.
And looky, closey. Wow, this is our house?
The house was exactly like I remembered it, the way I'd been dreaming about it.
I hear frogs.
Oh, I love the soundtrack.
I would love to live somewhere new, like this. Okay, let's see which way. Left, right.
Oh, Juan wants to know about what happened today with the dog.
As a child,
Tell him
the
I'll
house made
tell
me
him
uncomfortable
after.
in a way I couldn't put into words.
She'll tell you afterwards.
Oh, but long story short, it started raining, so I didn't get to.
But we don't think he ditched her. I think it's like he knew it was gonna
Now,
rain and
as a
Sim actually would know.
17-year-old, I knew exactly what those words were. I was afraid of the house.
Why? Oh, because of what happened. I want to know what our name is. She's telling us everyone else's name. What's your name? Fincher.
I hoped the key might unlock the front door. It didn't.
Ah! Something gonna pop up?
No, it's not really a horror game actually.
Looking in, I felt like the house itself had been waiting for me.
Do you want a water? I'm actually gonna grab water now.
No, I'm okay, thanks. So we have to find a way in. You guys better stay until something happens. Don't leave. We just started. Right, Kevin?
Yeah. If you have to, we understand.
No. Maybe the doggy door. No. Huh.
She's scared of the house, Gio. And no, I'm not sleeping over.
The house felt like it had always been here. Even the swing set was older than my mother.
I don't know.
It's okay not to know.
What is this door? I have a key, but I can't open this door. Can I run? Oh!
I heard something moving around in the garage.
Maybe here?
Juan, I know how to drive. He's asking if I'm gonna run in the dark. I mean, I could. I mean, it's not that long of a walk.
What's this key for, Kevin? There's no other...
Are you sure?
I checked the side house. I mean, the side of the house. The
But
front.
did you?
I did. Is there something over here? No. I wonder what happened to our brother.
Wait, go back to the side again. I don't remember there was actually a thing you can go through. That's what I'm hoping for, Bruce.
Everyone comment what they think happened, except Bruce, because he knows the answer. Comment what you think happened to our brother. I think it's our brother, right?
I don't remember. A lot of names.
Can I get on this chair? I already peeked through that hole. Trash can. Maybe I have to peek through it again. And this.
Check that door one more time. I completely forgot. Like, not the doggy door, the actual, like, door.
Yeah, for some reason it keeps pointing down whenever I do that.
Yeah? Can you push the door thing open?
Oh my god. Ah! What's
Crawling
going
through
on?
the doggy door used to be a lot easier when I was 11.
Man. This is her... maybe we can...
The power had been turned off the night we left.
Why'd you guys leave?
That's the problem, isn't it? Too many questions. Not enough answers.
Ooh, flashlight. Oh, somebody was a smoker. Oh, have you ever seen that trick? Tennis ball, you know how far to park your car?
Nope.
Yeah. accept memories.
She was saying that you killed
For
him,
the
but it
first
wasn't
time in
really you. It was your
years,
second personality.
I felt like I was home.
This is 2010. Oh wait, it says the names here. Milton! That's our brother! Maybe we did kill our brother. Why aren't we in jail?
But instead of a family, there were just memories of one.
Dang. So that's us. I'm guessing that's us. Uh, wait, Lewis Finch?
Mm-hmm.
That's our brother, right? Is that the one in the posters?
Wasn't it Milton?
Oh, Milton. Oh my god, why is everybody fucking dying? Why aren't we dead? Hey, Leanne and Gio have the same sink.
Don't tell him everything.
Oh.
Now the whole world knows what kind of sink they have.
Like how only one
Wait, is that
restaurant
bad?
would deliver to our house. So we had Chinese a lot.
I feel like most Chinese places are the only place that would deliver anywhere.
Yeah.
Or how after Lewis started working at the cannery, we all got sick of eating salmon. Except our cat, Molly.
Wait, so this is Lewis, but Lewis is little.
It's almost like a photo could be the past.
Wait, I actually want to see how old he was when he died.
She was like, "You calling us poor?"
No! No, like, the sink is big. Come on, Gio, you know I didn't mean that. You guys are, like, it has a big sink.
He said our sink is fancy.
He was 22. Yeah, it's fancy, but it's big like this. Like, big. Not how it looks.
But look at that, 6 burners on that stove. They were rich.
Oh, yeah. Look at this, 2.
Lan's in the chat. Hey, Lan.
Hi,
She said you
Leanne.
called us poor.
No, come on, guys. You know I meant like how big it is, not the style. Cause you guys is fancy.
The
Oh
table
no,
was
so
still
she
wrecked
can't
from
see the
night we
chat.
left.
Yeah, I'm going off what
It was like a
Kevin's-
bomb had gone off, killing everyone but sparing the furniture.
Yeah. Does that say Eddie? I'm guessing that's our grandmother. Why'd she left her oxygen tank here? Like it's almost like someone. What's this?
My mom was the only one of us who could imagine Great Grandma Edie living in a nursing home.
Edie, not Eddie.
Edie.
So her mom wanted Edie, great grandmother, in nursing home. Yeah, I heard white people tend to do that.
Put family into nursing home?
Yeah, like white.
Well,
not all, but
I think it's usually
like they're not as.
I can't
family.
say. I can't speak for most families, but the only reason that they would do it is because they
Nothing in
can't
the
give them
house looked
24
abnormal.
attention.
Yeah.
There was just too much of it. Like a smile with too many teeth.
Or if a Muppet with
Even
too
the
many teeth.
fireplace had a story. Edie told me the bricks came from the original house, after it sank.
The people that used to work for us built it. Grandma Edie didn't want to tell me what people, but we all knew which ones.
They had to be wealthy. Look at this house. They even have a stick up there to beat the kids.
Aw, this looks so real. Oh my god. Look, is Bruce, Kevin, and Leanne.
Oh, Juan's asking about my day. It was okay. Today was the last day before our store gets remodeled. I still have to work my regular shift though. So, hopefully worker comps comes in when I get hit in the head by a cinder block.
Ooh, what's this? Does that say Barbara?
Babada.
Don't scare me, please. Oh. Come on.
Great Grandpa Sven built a music box for Barbara, along with the rest of the house.
Who's Barbara?
Barbara Finch.
Our mother?
No clue.
Because he said great grandmother. I mean, great grandfather. This is a fat ass house.
Mom always told me to stay out of the basement, so I wasn't too surprised when the key didn't fit.
Babuda, babuda, so good.
Milton doesn't have any letters. Even I have letters.
He must see he's the middle child. That's why.
Okay, so far, Barbara, we don't know who she is. We know who, what was it, Eddie? Edie? Edie is our great great grandmother, and I'm guessing we're Edith. And Lewis is our brother that died. We just saw that on the.
So you're right, Gio. There's like so many people here, and Ashley.
My mom wasn't much of an optimist, but she never stopped believing that my brother Milton was alive.
Um, it's gonna be a little confusing at first, but then you start putting pieces together of names.
Gotcha.
So don't feel overwhelmed by all these people's names right now.
Yeah. Milton could be alive. We just don't know yet. Oh. Hello.
Edie told me once that every Finch who ever lived is buried somewhere in the library.
Even us?
I love when you're like so scared. But look at all that cock on the door.
Wait, what?
All that cock.
Yeah, why'd they have to seal it tight? Can we take this?
Oh, hey Austin, welcome in. Dogman is a friend of mine. His name is Juan.
A lot of things got left behind in the whirlwind of that last night.
Okay. Now let's go upstairs. I feel like we're gonna see a dead body up here.
After Milton disappeared, Mom sealed up all the bedrooms.
Why?
Then Edie retaliated and drilled peepholes.
Oh.
Edie went to jack off. Or make sure no one was jacking off.
Yeah, she likes to look at everyone jacking off.
The
So
last
this-
time I was in Edith Sr.'s room, I was 10 and she was painting my portrait.
Oh, so we're not Edith. Edith is not us. Grandma's a creep. Okay, how old was Edith when she died? I don't know why this is so important.
At Edie.
Oh, Edie?
Mm-hmm.
Edie. '93. God damn. And this guy, I think that's our grandfather. I didn't want to look again. No, I'm not gonna do that. I know it's wasting time. Sam Calvin also died.
My Grandpa Sam spent 7 years sharing a room with his dead brother, Calvin.
Wait. So this is her grandfather's room?
Hmm.
Wait, so she didn't live here? Gregory?
As a kid, I just assumed every house had peepholes and sealed rooms you weren't allowed inside of.
Grandma looking at you take a shit.
Yeah, ew, look at the carpet in the bathroom. Maybe she wants to seal, like, the smell. You know, how someone has, like, a unique smell?
Do you think so?
Yeah.
I never thought of it like that. Oh, that sounds so sad. Like the smell of that person is gone forever.
Yeah.
I spent a lot of time playing in Great Uncle Walter's room. I think my mom sometimes regretted not sealing it up.
Gio was
So-
saying that the family definitely
Lewis
did
told me there were
incest.
secret passages, but I never believed him.
Ooh, maybe this is the key. Oh, it worked!
Turns out, my mom was really good at keeping secrets.
Ooh. Something's gonna pop up.
It's not.
Now it was time to find out what my mom had been afraid of.
The whole time it was me.
the paintings on the wall, it was clear my brother Milton had been here before me. Reading this, maybe it sounds like I had a plan. But I had no idea what was behind that door. Just like I had no idea where all this was gonna lead.
I guess the genre would technically be a story adventure game.
Ooh, what's this?
I grew up looking at Molly's room through the peephole. Molly's gerbil had a tiny bedroom with its own even tinier gerbil cage.
So, who's Molly?
Being inside for the first time, I felt like I'd stepped behind a painting.
This is actually pretty cool. Like, everyone that's died, their room is still here, so it's like you kind of see, like...
December 13th, 1947. Dear Diary, I'll be gone soon, but I wanted to tell somebody about what's gonna happen.
Whoa.
It started when Mom sent me to bed without dinner. I woke up and I was starving, so I looked around for something to eat.
She ate the gerbil.
Fucking freak.
The gerbil food was dry, but I didn't mind it.
Aw, Molly.
She ate a fucking carrot that had poop in the bowl.
Mom, can I come out now?
Sweetheart, it's late. Go to sleep.
I never understood that punishment. It's not fair to go to sleep without supper. You're starving your kid as punishment.
Right? Oh, she didn't eat the pumpkin?
My Halloween candy was all gone.
Oh, no. Molly. How did Molly know she was gonna die?
I do that voice by squeezing my balls. Gio was asking how I'm doing that voice.
What voice?
Little girl voice.
Why can't I thought about... Oh, it's not letting me do that.
Don't eat the fish, Ashley.
I guess it wants me to go out the store first. Oh, great. We're gonna jump out the window.
I kept eating and eating.
What is this? Miracle...
Ugh.
I ate a lot of things that night.
Yeah. I think that's fake.
Gotta wash it down with some toilet water.
Then I heard chirping outside my window.
So I ate the fucking
It was a
bird.
barn swallow going back to her nest. I reached out for her.
No, Molly!
And
Oh.
suddenly,
Ah!
I was a cat.
Wait, what? She was a cat? Oh, what'd I do?
Oh, you paused.
How do I jump?
Probably the same action button, like you interact.
I tried to be quiet, but the bird was really scared.
Where'd it go?
Austin said he will fight that barn swallow. And Gio was saying she's on acid.
Yeah, how did she turn into a bird? Where do I go from here? I don't see anything else. Oh. Where's that bird? Oh. Do I follow the bird, or was there a nest over there?
There's a nest, but I don't remember if you can interact with it. You can try.
The babies were all gone.
just like me. Kids and their imagination.
I jumped and I almost got her. I could tell she was getting really tired.
Oh my gosh.
Now I was up in the big tree. I promised Dad I wouldn't climb it anymore. All I cared about was eating that mama bird.
Heaven, where'd she go?
I gobbled her up. And suddenly, I was an owl. First, all I heard was the wind. Then I heard little teeth nibbling in the grass.
The kid's hungry, Austin.
Rabbits.
Oh, I got it.
I imagined his face looking up and seeing mine through my talons. I swallowed him up, and I didn't chew one bit. Then I flew off to find something bigger. A mama rabbit. She was almost too big to carry. I started choking, but I couldn't stop eating. But suddenly, I was a shark.
So is she dying every single time? Oh my god. What is this?
I rolled off
Oh
the
my
cliff
God.
and into the ocean. Now, I was hungrier than ever.
How do I go down? Oh my god. Heaven.
Yes.
How do I go down?
I wanted
Like
fat, juicy seals.
Get that seal.
I'm trying.
It's like GTA swimming all over again.
I lost it. I can't tell, like, how to go.
Is it one of those things where up is down and down is
Yeah.
up? Adapt. Oh, there it is. Go for it. Eat it.
I'm trying.
I tore off her flipper, and it tasted really good.
Where'd she go? Oh. How'd I miss?
I grabbed on tight. But I was so hungry, I jumped out of the water. When I opened my eyes, everything had changed.
Oh, gross. What are we?
Now I was a monster, and I smelled people everywhere.
What do you guys think we are?
I was big, but I moved real quiet.
Up his asshole.
to stop, but also I didn't.
You're taking like the most convoluted path ever.
After the last passenger, I was still hungry. And across the water, I smelled something new. Something I had to have, so I swam towards it.
What is it?
I slithered onto the sand, and the good smell went into an old pipe.
We are a giant penis.
Just like all my
Giant
first
black
dates.
penis.
What?
We're in the house. Oh my god, we're gonna eat Molly. Or is Molly gonna eat us?
I got closer and closer.
I think it's every week. One.
I hope we eat the gerbil and not Molly.
All my stomach started growling. And suddenly, I was me again. I held my breath for a long time, but I couldn't hear anything. I think it's waiting for me to fall asleep. But it's not going to wait much longer. It needs to feed, and we both know I will be delicious.
Oh my god. This is scary.
So what do you think?
Who ate her? A giant penis?
I'm not sure if I believed all of that, but I'm sure Edie would have.
Oh. I believed it. A giant sea monster.
So how old was she when she died?
Barbara.
Molly.
Molly was...
It says 37 to 47, right?
She was 10. So this is their family tree.
Yep.
We are Edith. So Molly's related to Barbara, Calvin, and Sam. And I'm guessing Sam is married to Walter? No. So, I don't get it, the family tree. Like, I know Milton, Edith, and Louis, whatever, are related because they're in the same branch. But what about Gus and Gregory? What is that?
We'll find out.
And these falling leaves. Who's Kay?
So how do you think she died?
I think she exaggerated and she was really hungry and she fucking died.
So you think starved to death?
Yeah, I think she starved to death. But if we're going off what she said, it was definitely...
I got
think
the sense Edie had spent a lot of time here before my
just-
mom sealed the doors.
She keeps interrupting me. It looks like she was obsessed with like this, right? So like the ocean and stuff. So she probably just made that up in her head. Wow, it's so sad. Do you hear a cat?
This will be obvious later, but
does everyone
my mom
else
never
think she
told me any
died?
of these stories. Edie would have, but Mom didn't like bringing up the past. Though, when we adopted a stray kitten, she was the one who named it Molly.
How does everyone else think she died?
She was said 22.
22?
Then you saying her age.
I spent a lot of time in Great Grandma Edie's room.
She liked birds. Oh, she had a snake named Bob. Burpee.
Derpy. You just get a whole bunch of birds and name them with rhymes.
Mole Man. Beneath. Oh.
Edie gave a big interview about a mole man living under the Finch house. My mom was furious.
Is it not true?
I hadn't thought of myself as Edith Jr. for a long, long time.
Wait, are we a boy?
No, a girl could be a junior.
Really?
Yeah.
This is the first time I've ever heard that.
Junior
One
just means
summer,
you're
they
not the original.
evacuated the island, but
thought it was only for
Edie
boys.
refused to go. For a few weeks, she was a celebrity.
Did anybody else know that?
When Edie told people Sven was killed by a dragon, she could also have said he was building a dragon-shaped slide that collapsed. She could have,
Oh.
but she didn't.
Oh, we saw that. What is that? Joking. Sven. This is us.
Even in her 90s, sometimes Edie seemed a lot younger than my mother.
Wow. Oh, this is the bathroom we looked at.
The only trace Grandpa Sam's first wife Kay left on the house was the pink bathroom.
First wife?
It was a pretty big trace.
Meds. Oh, it's funny. On the outside we could look in. From the inside, we can't look out. Oh. There's a secret in the bathroom. Are we gonna go inside the toilet?
There's a secret in this bathroom. It's in the last place you would look. It isn't in the cupboard. It's hidden in this book.
Wow, that's clever.
Wow. Ah! Oh, I know what this says.
The porn room.
Sven gave Sam an old camera he'd refurbished. He never put it down.
Aw. Wait, who's Sam? This is the camera. Whoa, are we pregnant? Oh, wait, look, we have boobs. Are we pregnant? Kevin's not answering.
What, you can't be fat? God forbid you're fat? Who's heard of a fat woman?
No, Kevin. That's not what I meant. So he's taking pictures. We saw that earlier. Calvin. How can we get on our knees?
I wondered that all the time.
Oh, Milton was here too. Okay, so Milton unlocked all these places before I did. And Milton's dead already. Right?
Is he?
Oh, is he? No, he's missing. Maybe he just wanted to run from this curse. Do you know what I mean? I feel like the family's cursed.
That seemed extra as fuck, but okay.
Oh, we're in our grandfather's. Samuel.
I knew Grandpa Sam had a twin. And that he never talked about him.
Why? Wait, I want to see the date.
Look at that door again.
This one? With the numbers?
To the left. Just to make sure. No, I meant the staircase.
Oh. Oh, I didn't even see this here.
Just want to make sure.
Join the fight. looks like he was in the military. And he wanted to go to space.
I guess my grandpa didn't like history any more than my mom did.
Oh. How old was he when he died?
11.
Thanks, Kevin, for the fast math. Oh, we're gonna find
How
out
I Want
he
to
died.
Remember My Brother by Sam Finch. The thing I remember is that when he made up his mind, that was it.
So, his brother Sam?
My brother said he'd die before he ate another mushroom, and he did. At Barbara's funeral, we swore he'd never be afraid again, and he wasn't. I think Calvin always wanted to fly.
Calvin! Dinner's ready! Coming!
Are we gonna
But that
fall
day,
off?
he finally made up his mind to do it. I told him going around was impossible.
God.
Maybe if I hadn't said that,
We're gonna die.
Calvin! I'm not gonna tell you again!
maybe if the wind hadn't picked up, then maybe he'd still be here.
Nothing
But
I
I
can do to
doubt it.
stop him.
I think he'd already made up his mind. That's what I want to remember about my brother. The day he made up his mind to fly. And he did.
I don't think he was flying.
Calvin's story felt strangely familiar. When I was younger, I remember trying to do the exact same thing.
Wow. That one's really sad.
It is. Especially when you look at that door.
Yeah.
Like-
And the swing is still there.
After the funeral, Edie roped off Calvin's half of the room.
Like, isn't it so sad to look at that door and see that one twin kept growing and the other one just like stopped?
Oh. That's so sad.
And how it feels like to have a sibling that cares about you.
Pull the lever. Up. So his was pretty straightforward on how he died, but Molly's isn't.
Well, to be fair, you had the observation of his twin. Like, he knew what
Oh,
happened.
True.
The passages were a pretty tight fit. They'd obviously been built for smaller hands and bellies.
We're gonna come back to that. Barbara.
Growing up, I always thought of Barbara as a child star.
She got molested by this guy.
Ba Buddha, ba Buddha.
Man, this was her room.
Mm-hmm.
I never thought about how hard it must have been for her afterwards.
Wow, who's that? Who's that guy?
Oh, Ashley.
Joking. Why would it be hard for her? What's going on? What do you mean? Oh.
Of all the stories people wrote about Barbara's death, I'm surprised Edie saved this one.
Edie's our great grandmother, right?
Yeah.
Old Jack here with another ghastly tale Inspired by America's most unfortunate family. I'm calling it the surprise ending of Barbara Finch. As a child star, Barbara was famous for her scream. Now at 16, she was all washed up, a has-been. But in a lucky break, she'd been asked to perform her signature scream at a local convention for monster movie fans. It was just the boost her career needed. Unfortunately, her scream hadn't aged well.
Why?
Getting better. I think you just need the right motivation.
Her biggest fan and current boyfriend, Rick, was about to demonstrate when...
Now that was a great scream.
It was Barbara's father, Sven. He'd slipped into a table saw and had to be rushed to the emergency room. So Barbara got stuck babysitting her youngest brother, Walter. Her convention comeback was cancelled.
Okay, I'm hearing frustration, but I'm not hearing terror. What if I tried...
A gang of hoodlums in Halloween masks have been terrorizing Orcas Island tonight. Police are urging residents to...
That came from the basement.
You're right! Also, I loved your delivery on that. Why is your basement door locked?
Because my dad likes making puzzles and secret passages. There's a key hidden in the music box. The secret is
I missed
keep
that.
winding and winding until finally the key pops out.
Thanks, babe. I'll be back in a sec.
20 minutes later, Rick hadn't returned. So Barbara went to look for him, right on cue.
Would you go look for him or just let it be? I think I'll let
She
it be.
reached for the music box. And as she wound the key, she listened for Rick, but the house was silent.
Wait, how did Rick put the key back?
I mean, you could just unlock the door and put it back in.
She found Rick's crutch and imagined the worst.
Oh, he's just trying to get a scream out of us. Ah!
The gang's leader is the infamous Hookman killer, Dr. Carl
A
Hamill,
black
who
man and a
impaled
black
and then
woman.
ate his family 10 years ago tonight.
Oh, our dad's making this.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I can hit. Oh, well, let me go hit this thing.
You're gonna ruin your dad's project?
The old fridge rattled and grew still.
Oh dear!
Oh!
Rick?
Barb, relax. I was just trying to scare you to help you find your scream.
Just a prank,
I'm
bro.
not scared, Rick. I'm furious.
Then act furious. All I'm getting from you now is that you're hurt and confused and
She threw him out,
Yeah.
but she kept a little something to remember him by.
Barb, have you
His
seen my other
penis.
crutch?
And she was still holding it when she fell asleep watching the late picture show. Hours later...
Barbara! Walter, what's going on up there? Ah! Okay, I'm coming up, but if this is a trick, you're dead, Walter.
Maybe I shouldn't hit it. What happens if I didn't hit him?
I think she just does it anyway.
How do we go? Oh. I think Walter's a cute name.
Walter.
Orcas Island police describe the man as 6 feet tall, with a steel hook for a hand. Residents are urged to lock all doors and windows and notify the police of any suspicious activity.
The slash slinging slasher.
Barbara turned, saw the hook man, and was speechless. He was quite smashing. And he was. He couldn't get enough of Barbara.
Okay,
Let's beat
Barbara,
his ass.
there's gotta be another way out of here.
I can't see anything. Can we go out the window?
Don't you remember that room?
Huh? This? Whoa.
She played her
ass.
part beautifully.
Molly! Did Molly die already here, or...?
She
Yes.
thought about abandoning Walter, but just couldn't do it.
Not the right answer, Ashley.
So now we have to go back? Get Molly's...
Molly's door hadn't been opened in years. The hinges grow. He wasn't moving, but she sensed the story might not be over yet.
Jump!
Freaking like slam your feet in his head.
What? Where's Walter? Why is she walking so slow? Oh my god, he's gone! No, I know this. He's gonna be like in the corner.
The hookman had vanished. She listened for his breathing, but all she heard was...
Maybe he was Santa Claus. He went up the chimney.
Someone at the door was dying to speak to young Barbara. At the door, she heard whispering. It was coming from inside the house.
Who is it?
Oh dear.
The monsters had come to surprise her. For Barbara, it was a dream come true. Then she saw what kind of monsters they were, and she realized what was about to happen. She was going to be famous. And with her final breath, Barbara Finch gave the performance of her life. I wasn't there myself, but I hear Barbara was magnificent. Poor girl. She had a taste for stardom. But unfortunately, so did her fans. Of course, the police blamed it all on poor Rick, who disappeared the same night.
Oh.
And little Walter? Hiding under his bed the whole time. He
What a
took it all
puss.
pretty hard, but that's another story. As for Barbara, tucked inside the music box is all they ever found of her. Her ear. Now that's what I call a real eerie tale.
Whoa. You think that really happened?
What do you think happened?
I don't know. I feel like
Edie told
it's
me all
like...
Barbara wanted was to be remembered, as absurd as that comic was. Maybe what Edie saw was a happy ending.
So we have Sam next, maybe. I don't know. I don't know if I believe that they ate her.
You know, they say in a lot of fiction lies some fact.
Like there's a truth behind it.
Usually. Now, what's real and what's fake is the main question.
Yeah. And I can't go through here, right?
You know. Oh yeah, so I didn't want to ruin the moment, but everyone's talking about Lord of the Rings.
I guess now I know why Mom didn't like me playing with the music box.
They're talking about Lord of the Rings.
Lord of the Rings, tasering, guns. Bruce is getting tasered on Thursday.
Woo!
And Austin said it
Edie's
was
father
awful.
Odin built the original house.
Really?
He said he had a boner for 3 hours and couldn't get out.
Oh my god.
I'm joking. He didn't say that.
It shouldn't be too bad.
Whenever people ask me about my
the
family,
tasing thing.
the first thing they always want to know about is Barbara.
Austin says hi, Ashley.
Hi, Austin. I actually want to go down to the basement. What do you think? Or should I
You
do
play how
this?
you want to play.
It's funny. All those times I played with the music box and never found the basement key.
I guess that's her telling me to go to the basement. But 1 through 10, how painful was the tasing, Austin?
Yeah, Austin, how bad was it? Bruce says sometimes it misses and hits the butthole.
Oh, they're gonna do it on your back?
Usually that's how they do it.
I thought they were gonna do like your lower leg or something.
That's so clever.
Right?
Bruce says sometimes the front. I guess because they don't want to electrocute your genitals.
Well, the closest I've gotten to that is when I stand up from the couch and I accidentally touch something metal and I shock myself. Yeah. It normally happens when it's cold outside. Around December is when it starts happening a lot. And it goes all the way to like late February.
Really?
Yeah, I always get shocked on
Because you're wearing socks, aren't you?
Yeah, it's cold, wearing socks.
I also said my back is scarred from it. One prong did not go in my back, so the current burned
Mom
my
said
skin.
the basement was off limits.
Damn.
Unless I wanted another tetanus shot.
Bruce is also asking for playing Animal Crossing tomorrow.
I'm down for some Animal Crossing.
The pain was worse than falling off a roof or having a catfish barb go through my hand.
Really?
Apparently one of the females said that the taser pain is worse than labor.
Wow.
But to be fair, she could have a huge vagina.
I saw Edie sneak down to the basement once, carrying packages.
Kevin's so silly.
I thought maybe she was hiding presents.
Do you think having a huge vagina is like equal to having a huge dick? Like, you know how some guys are like, yeah, big penis. What if some women are like, big vaginas?
Isn't like the opposite? Like guys want a tight pussy?
I don't know. Oh my god.
It turned out she was hiding a lot more than that.
Wait, can I go this way? No. But yeah, that would be funny. You know what's sad? It's just us.
Exploring
I remember
this like,
asking
memory.
Mom once about where Walter had gone.
Ah,
Remember Walter? The little boy who was hiding under that bed?
yeah, he went under here.
She said after Barbara died, he got as far away as he could.
Oh wow. It's not under here? Oh, look, this is what your mom needs.
Yeah, she does.
If there's a
We're gonna
pattern
make
in
a
all these
tunnel.
stories,
Yo, peanut butter.
A tunnel from my house all the way to yours, and in the middle we can have this.
Oh, before it gets even more serious, Austin said they shoot it back because they need to split the belt, like when they shoot you, and if you're looking at the taser, you might flinch and put your willy in danger. And also, Juan was saying, you should see the video of the woman with the the big vag, and the man puts his whole head inside.
Oh my god, is he kidding?
I don't think so. I don't think Juan kids about that stuff.
Can he breathe, or was he like holding his breath?
He was sniffing the ocean.
Ew. Oh my god. Juan, are you kidding or no?
I think it's that none of us has gotten very far.
He's not kidding.
Oh my god.
Well, let's get serious.
Alright, let's see how Walter died.
Goodbye, everyone.
Pussy.
I can't believe I've been
wait,
down here
Walter
for 30
was
years.
underneath the bed, right?
On that first day, after the shaking started, I didn't think I'd survive a week.
1968.
But
Father was
after
4
a
years
few
old.
days, I settled into a
Your
routine.
dad what?
He's 4 years old.
That's what kept me sane. Having a schedule, living for today.
I love teachers like that.
I always
Tastes so
expected to be
good.
dead tomorrow.
I kind of want some now. Wait,
But if you wait long enough, you get used to anything.
1976.
how many
Even a
years?
monster on the other side of the door starts to feel normal.
Monster? The one that ate
Almost
Molly?
friendly. And then one day, everything just stopped.
Look, we're old. Look at our hands.
Whatever that thing was, it was gone. Maybe it got tired of waiting. Or maybe I just got tired of being afraid.
I know what it was. The mole man. Man, those peaches look good.
It's been a week now, the longest in 30 years. I'm done waiting. I have to leave while I still can.
Can we take anything with us?
Nope.
It was definitely the mole man that the woman wrote a book about. Not book, but had the interview. Man, this place is huge. Train modeling.
I know it's out there somewhere.
Mole man.
Whatever killed Barbara.
Barbara. So wasn't a group of 8 monsters?
And Molly. And Calvin.
Wait, Calvin was on the swing, right?
Mm.
Yeah, Calvin. We already know Calvin's Walter. Oh.
Maybe this is all a mistake.
You know,
But I need to stop living the same day. Even if it kills me.
like we get tired of doing the same thing.
Mm-hmm.
There's a study where they put a group of people one by one inside a room and tell them if they touch that button, they'll get electrocuted.
Oh, I've heard that one.
And they all touch
Yeah.
the button eventually because you just get tired of, you get so, yeah.
Whatever's out there, I want you to know I'm ready for it. I'm going to appreciate all of it, especially the food. I don't mind if I only have a year left, or a month, or a single week. I'd be happy with one new day. I can already imagine the sun on my face.
Oh my god, a train! Oh my god!
And the thing is, I have to just say
Oh my god,
this.
that's gonna make me cry!
That's what I'm
Walter died
saying.
I can't believe my mom
Why was
never
that
told me he
so
was down here.
sad? I literally have tears in my eyes. He was like so happy to be out and free.
And you know what the worst part is? He said that noise has not happened in a week, which means that 1 week, that train has not been there.
Oh.
The one day he leaves, that train is back.
Why am I crying? Oh my god, it's so sad. Is anybody else sad about that?
No, but they're making fun. Bruce was making fun of me. He's like, I can hear Kevin about to cry.
Oh my god.
See, this is the point where I'm just like, oh. Oh.
That literally made me cry.
I didn't want to ruin the moment, but they're talking about the vagina thing still more. And Bruce wanted to know the video because he's surprised it was on YouTube. And Juan's like, no, it's on Pornhub.
I thought it was like a documentary or something. Oh man, Juan is too funny. Oh my god, that is so sad.
Mm-hmm.
Have they replied about it yet, or no one has said anything?
No, not yet. I'm sure it'll be there.
Oh my god. He has so far, I don't know if it's because I don't know the other's death. It's kind of just like, I don't really know what it is, but his is sad. Out of all of them.
I'm sure my mom was trying to protect me.
Oh my god. Oh my god, we're gonna get hit by a train now.
Versus like, Ashley, a documentary? Come on, you Goomba.
I don't know, like, world's biggest vagina. Like, I thought it was...
Maybe she was afraid I'd end up like Walter.
Walter.
But if she never told me about an uncle under the house... I can only imagine what else she was hiding.
Yeah, all of this is probably...
I don't want to make the same mistakes she made.
What mistake did she made?
Trying to bury something that's still alive.
Oh.
I don't know, I'd be worried about walking on a train.
Yeah.
Now that there's only one of us left. Or maybe two.
Oh, because we don't know if he's dead or missing.
I thought it was time I heard the stories for myself. And found out what happened to everyone else.
Oh my god, that was so sad.
It
But
was.
knowing
crying
the stories
again.
themselves might be the problem. Maybe we believed so
Why am I
much
such a
in a family
puss?
curse. We made it real.
Oh! I'm literally crying. I'm literally... No, all jokes aside, I am crying. We're so sad.
Bruce said that if he had a vagina, he'd flaunt it.
I don't know if I should even be writing this.
Man, fuck that train. Look at these chairs here.
Maybe it'd be better if all this just died with me. But I thought you should know about your family.
So we're writing this.
Mm-hmm.
But who are we writing this to?
And the history you're a part of.
Oh, that's where the snake went through.
Mm-hmm.
I think it might be a person that wants to kill the whole family for some reason. Oh, it doesn't want us to go in there?
No, it's just a visual exit for those words.
Man, what's going on?
Though to be honest, I feel as lost as you probably do right now. I think the people in these stories believed them, for what that's worth.
You can walk on the dock or no? I don't remember.
I think it was broken, but I'll. Oh, I guess not. Oh.
How do you feel about the game so far?
I like it.
Right?
I'm trying to figure out like what's
And
going
when
on.
you look at the house,
Are these
that
stories-
history of imagination and stubbornness and madness.
Are these stories real, or is there someone out to get this family? But it seems like the same thing that killed Molly, Barbara, and Calvin were the same thing, which is weird because we saw Calvin fly off of the swing, but it's saying that. So you know, like I'm a little confused, or maybe I understood
Any
that
of it
wrong.
seems possible.
Now we're on the other side of the fence where the swing is, right?
I think we've been surrounded by death for so long, we've just gotten used to it.
Damn.
What kind of family finishes building a cemetery before starting the house?
Damn. Jump.
Could you imagine?
Oh. Yeah,
It's embarrassing for me to admit this, but the pet cemetery made me more uncomfortable than the human one. 3 of the gerbils are mine, and 2 had been my fault.
These are the birds.
Brissa, hey Levin, I feel like you're whispering right in my ear. Is it because I'm too quiet, or is my microphone too far? Like, I didn't want my voice to be overpowering.
Sven built the house, but it was Edie who designed the cemetery.
Barbara.
The star.
The star because she was famous. Walter.
I guess ground. Oh, the tunnel.
With the little hole because that's where he came. Oh!
Oh, that's beautiful.
This is so cute! What was it? This is our great grandmother.
Oh yeah, I might have embellished a little bit what Angel said. I was just trying to provoke you. Oh, Edie.
Edie. I'm not sure why we have that.
And Sven.
Because he built the house. Calvin.
The one who wanted to go to the moon.
And then Molly.
Molly.
I'm sure Odin's monument had been Edie's idea. My mom was always trying to move on, but for Edie, the past never went away.
I'm guessing that's them.
She could see it poking out of the water at low tide.
Oh. Is it that red thing over there? see it clearly. Is there anything I can do about that?
Can you press like the trigger or the view button?
Yeah, it's not
I guess
doing
not.
anything. It's not safe.
Edie's side was always easier for me to understand. But the older I get, the more I can see where my mom was coming from. Her dad had been pretty strict, but it wasn't enough to save her brothers. She was just trying to do better.
So this is our mom's brothers.
So our uncles, technically.
Our uncles.
She lost 2 of her brothers, just like I did. I get why she tried so hard to protect us.
Oh, this is our brother. Milton! Wait, we don't know if Milton's dead.
We never found Milton's body, so my mom insisted we were putting up a monument, not a tombstone.
Huh. What happened to him? I feel like his is gonna be like fucked because we don't even know anything. Do we know anything? We haven't seen any.
No,
of
we
our
haven't seen these
brothers.
yet. So basically, we started from the bottom of the timeline, like Edie's family, and now we're going to our mom's family
and then
and our
we'll-
family.
Yeah.
There's so many things I wish I could ask my mom now. Part of me thinks this is what she wanted all along. For me to come back someday and find everything out for myself.
So can I go here? Is there anything? No. Let's play some dominoes.
But looking back on it now, if she told me there was going to be so much climbing, I never would have come when I was 22 weeks pregnant.
I knew we were pregnant.
It's funny because when I played, I never looked down at my feet. So this was the moment I looked. I'm like, holy shit, was I always there?
America. Can we jump?
And this is why I got terrified for her, because she should not be doing this when she's pregnant.
I never met Grandpa Sam, but I think he and my mom had a lot in common. They were both pretty intense.
What do you mean? What do you mean? I don't like the music. Wait, do I want to read
Sam
that?
spent his life shooting photos, but Mom said he got nervous being in front of the camera. I guess we're all afraid of something.
Wait, I want to look over here first.
Instead of hiding from death, Sam seemed to go out of his way to meet it.
Oh. Ah, I should have counted the rooms.
Why?
I feel like there's so many rooms here. Okay. We saw that. It's a leaf. Remember I was asking? I was like, why is K a leaf and not an actual branch? I want...
Not that way.
Oh.
That's continue.
Oh. I was like, I want to see what this does. Okay, let's see what happened to our uncle.
When you have a chance to look at the story, always take the story.
Oh, it's pictures. What is this? Ah!
Dawn, I promise, you'll never forget this weekend.
Yes, sir.
These memories are gonna last a lifetime.
Am I gonna have to shoot anything?
It's a hunting trip, Dawn. Shooting is strongly encouraged.
Shouldn't we be leaving?
Just want to get a shot of you, Dawn, then we can take off.
Not quite.
How can I zoom? Oh! I'm
What?
so dumb.
Perfect.
It's gonna rain the whole weekend, isn't it? I will never forget this weekend, Dad.
Okay,
So
got it.
fun.
I'm gonna take some pictures, okay?
Just be careful. The camera's older than you are.
Aw. You're right, Dad. It's starting to clear up. Still freezing, though.
Definitely should not have drunk all that coffee.
Hold still while I...
Hey!
That's a keeper.
I'm just saying, I'm not always gonna be here, Don. You'll need to remember this stuff, if you want to survive.
I'll be fine, Dad.
You know who else thought he was gonna be fine?
Some guy who
Oh yeah,
died.
go for it, Austin. You can tell
Don,
us anything.
I'm being serious.
I know, Dad. You're always serious. Doesn't being out here make you want to chill out?
Well, to tell you the truth, I haven't been out here in 20 years. Last time I was with my brother Calvin. Don, don't you think you could find something more interesting to photograph? Your grandpa Sven taught us how to fish, how to build a fire. We found an old logging trail. There were deer everywhere.
What else can I take a picture of?
I bet if I could remember where that trail was, we'd spot a buck for you in no time. Give me a minute to check the map. Let's see.
Austin Road. Damn, this is bring back memories with Alan
Nice,
on the
Don.
dock in Panama. And he said that if he loved me as
Before you
much as
take the
his
shot, let
wife,
me get
he'd
a
be
picture.
gay. Which is okay. I don't blame you. I have that effect on a lot of people.
Uh-oh.
Dad, I...
Wow, look at her. Badass.
Do I have to do this?
Don, you don't have to do anything. But if you want to survive, you'll need to be strong.
Damn.
Great shot, Don!
Oh my god. Oh my god.
I'm proud of you, Don. Always remember that, okay? Sorry, Don. Just gotta reset the timer.
You get there fast.
I have to what?
You have to get there fast.
I can't run though.
Dad, it's twitching. I think
That's
it's
totally
some-
normal, Don. Just focus on the camera. Try not to think about
Dad!
Oh my god. How traumatizing.
Of all these stories, that's the one I wish most that my mom had told me.
Why?
Not sure.
So what's his daughter's name?
So I think that was our mom. Our mom is Dawn.
Oh.
And that was
So-
her dad.
That was her dad.
That was our grandfather.
Oh my god.
And he said the last time he was there was with Calvin, which was his twin brother.
Yeah, the one who died in the swing.
Mhm.
Who's Kay? Because he has a box of Kay's stuff. in
I think Kay was just the one that he married. I think it was his wife.
Dang.
I think
We
the
also saw Sen.
I think the
Sven.
leaves are the ones that are not actually from the family, or they didn't have. What was it?
Probably that, like not like married into the family.
Probably.
But Sven built the house.
Sven and Edie were married, right? But Sven wasn't actually on the tree. He's a separate tree, technically, because he's not Edie's family. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Like for us, like my dad would be a different leaf from my mom's tree.
Yeah.
And
that
same
makes
thing that
sense.
your dad would be a different leaf.
Oh. Oh. Do I have any questions?
But we would be connected
Oh.
to one of those branches though, because you're my cousin.
Yeah.
We should make a tree like that one day.
They have a book.
Austin, that's so fucked up. He said looked like the grandpa was trying to do a 360 no scope off the cliff. Off Rust Tower. Right, Bruce? Oh, this got
Meal
sad.
ready. Real meal ready to eat.
After Sam died, my mom and Edie got really close. They'd both lost a lot.
Oh, a baby's room. Gregory was a baby? Gregory and Darwin. Dawn.
That was the mom.
Dawn is our mom.
And Gregory and Gus were her brothers.
Gregory was little. Is there
Look
anything
at the crib.
else? Should I look at this? Oh wait, no.
I
The
can't
crib
imagine
first.
my mom ever writing poetry, and yet
Gregory. The kid at the daycare, that was his name. He was so cute. Divorce contract. Sam? Oh, Kay. Oh! They were married.
So she got detached because they were divorced.
Dear Kay, do you remember the way Gregory used to laugh when he thought he was alone? Like something funny was happening, but only he could see it. I think he saw things the rest of us don't.
You're conducting the orchestra.
Oh, I thought I had to do something else, and I'm like doing it wrong. Oh, we're so cute.
Watching's over, Gregory. It's time to... Hold on, sweetie.
Is this Edie?
No,
This is our mom,
Hello?
right?
this is Kay.
This is
Sam,
Oh,
I
right,
told
Kay,
you I
Kay.
don't want to talk right now.
I wonder what he saw.
He saw duckies.
Press the interaction button.
It reminded me so much of Calvin. Lost in his imagination.
Am I doing something wrong,
Whatever it
Kevin?
was, he saw.
Am I not supposed to bump into them?
Interact with everything. You have to interact with everything. I mean, while jumping.
Now her name is... I'm trying to get these letters out.
You can't. That's not really a big part of it.
Can
Nope. I think you're overthinking it.
It sure made him happy.
That's what I had to do. Look at your little feetsies.
I know how silly it sounds. That I worried about a baby being too happy. But I could feel him slipping away.
Sorry about that, Gregory.
I know you did everything you could. Maybe if I hadn't called that night.
Damn it.
Get me out of the bathtub.
I wish he could have told us about the world he saw.
Oh my
There's so
god!
much I don't understand about Gregory. About everything. But I know what happened wasn't your fault.
I don't know. I think it was.
I'm sure he's happy. And he'd want you to be happy too. Good luck, Kay. Love, Sam.
That's why he got the divorce, right?
I think I think they were in the middle of one already because they were having conflict on the telephone.
Damn. So he basically drowned. That's so sad.
Can you imagine that?
Yeah.
I'm not crying, Bruce.
At least they say when you're drowning, you reach a certain point where
You just
it feels like you're not drowning anymore, and then you die.
A poem for Gus, who always said the wedding was a bad idea. Our father never hit us kids, at least not very hard, before the day my brother said with teenage disregard that he'd be dead before he'd see a wedding in our yard. My father made him come, of course, but Gus stood far apart, just flew his kite and bottled up the storm inside his heart.
Whose wedding?
his apparently a new wife.
So he got remarried?
It looks like it.
I tried to talk him out of it, but though he'd never met her, we don't need a stepmom, were the words that
I now pronounce you husband and wife. You may kiss the bride.
Did I do something wrong? Oh, there we go.
When the time for photos came, Dad ordered him to come here. But Gus declined, and as a sign held up his middle finger. The wind picked up, and panicked geese appeared and quickly went. But all the humans did that day was go inside the tent.
Bottom right.
Oh.
The rain came down in buckets then, but no one seemed afraid that nature
I saw
might
those
destroy the tent our
chairs.
dad had crudely made. The thunder sounded much too close and full of angry power. But all my father said to this was, "Make the music louder."
I wish that never had to do.
I wish that I could truly say I thought about you on that day. Out there on the beach alone, just you, the wind, the sea, and foam. But I didn't. Until we found you.
Oh, wow. Damn. Why was that so mean?
What do you mean?
She never talked about him, but Mom told me once if I was a boy, they were going to name me Gus.
She said she wished she would have been thinking about him, but she wasn't until she found him. They found them.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know, that just sounds so mean.
Well, think about it. Like, I could look at the situation. He wasn't happy with the wedding to begin with, right? And he was already an antsy teen, so like, it didn't catch anyone off guard that he was out by himself, you know? And then no one could have thought that would have happened, you know?
Yeah.
Like, I know I wouldn't be thinking about Lan or Bruce if there was a wedding and they went off by themselves, because that's, I don't know, I think that's just a sibling thing to do.
Be a baby.
I don't think a
My
pregnant
mom
woman
moved
should
up
be
to the
doing this.
loft after her brothers died.
Can you imagine how sad that is?
At the time, it was as far away as she could get.
You're sleeping with your two siblings, and one day you're sleeping alone.
Yeah.
She spent a summer building houses in Calcutta, where she met my dad, Sanjay.
Yeah, he's a leaf. Flight to India. So he's Indian?
With the name Sanjay, I mean... Just saying the depression is hitting us hard.
Yeah.
What? They're helping them out.
It just looks so Photoshop.
You mean just added like 4 black kids or just one
like, it's
one
like,
white woman?
It's like the pictures of the white woman, but they just edited
4
4
black kids.
black kids.
No.
My mom moved to India a week after graduation and got a job teaching English. Lewis was born a year later.
Which is our older brother. Can we go down or up? I guess we'll go up.
When my dad died, I don't think Mom knew where else to go.
Man, everyone's just
I'm sure Edie
dying.
was happy to have her back
Look at all of her knees.
and to see kids in the house again. The house had to get a little bigger, but Edie was used to that. And for a while, things were good. Almost normal.
Do you know your times tables?
Yeah.
We're not going down the list.
A little pet hamster.
But it didn't last.
Looks like he died in a disaster.
Damn. Wow. What grade? Oh, you learned that in 5th grade, right? Scientific.
Oh, Jesus. Austin, that actually made my heart, like...
The beginning of the end was Milton's 10th birthday.
What?
When Edie gave him a castle.
Austin wrote, Kevin, my wife and I were discussing something. If I didn't have any family, you would have been my choice for my child's godfather.
Aww.
Right? My heart.
Austin.
After Milton disappeared, the only thing he left behind was a room full of paintings.
Bruce would be the godparent of his dogs.
Dang, Milton. I'm hoping he's still... Oh, look. There's paint. Maybe he was here? Is that to get out? Or...
Yeah.
I think Edie was happy to finally have another painter in the family. Milton Finch in The Magic Paintbrush.
Hey Austin, can you resonate with this? Artist to artist?
Wow, we don't know anything about him.
I was 4 when Milton disappeared.
Oh. No background story where he disappeared?
We don't know.
He just was gone one day?
Mom spent months searching for my brother. Then she sealed the doors.
Austin said it looks like some pre-cutting drawings. Like, they cut out somewhere?
Whatever Milton had found in the house, Mom didn't want it getting out.
Just gonna leave the door open?
She's been doing that the whole time.
Oh my god, now I gotta walk all the way around. Dang. So how do we die?
Mom definitely blamed Edie, but I think Lewis blamed himself. After he graduated, he just spent more and more time in his room. Until Mom got him a job at the cannery. Everyone always told me to stay out of Lewis's room.
Ooh,
Except
did
Lewis.
acid.
I think you want to go left. No, down. Wait.
This way?
Yep,
This
that
jump.
way. Yep, we found the answer.
Wow, these rooms are so cool. Like, he lived
That's
in
so dangerous though. Look how close that is out. Like you swing it and you're like swinging out.
Ah.
Lewis's room smelled very, very familiar. That part of him lived on.
Like what? Marijuana?
I think the smell of marijuana is so fucking gross.
High school diploma.
Briz. Oh, did I tell you Briz vomit on my diploma?
Really?
Yeah, there was one day Briz came in.
Lewis and I spent a lot of time playing games together, but he was surprisingly bad at them. He died a lot.
Yeah, Bruce came home like really drunk one night and he just like vomit on the floor, my side of the room, and and I had my books, textbooks, and my diploma on on the side, and he threw up on that side.
Do you still have it?
My diploma? Of course, I can't get rid of that.
No, you have to throw up on his. Alright, let's see how this brother died.
I had it there because that was the only part of the room that was mine.
Dear Mrs. Finch, as Lewis's psychiatrist, I can understand your desire for an explanation. As I see it, the trouble began in January, shortly after we convinced your son to seek treatment for substance abuse. Newly sober, I believe Lewis first noticed the monotony of his daily life.
They're just like psychologists, but they just
He kept working at the
prescribe
cannery,
Pills?
Yeah.
but he withdrew part of himself.
Right,
In our
Bruce?
sessions, I saw
think
the
that's
same
what it was.
behavior.
I remember learning about it.
His mind began to
Began to what? Began to what? Do I have to cut my hand? Hello?
I got this actually.
Do I have to touch that? I only have 2 buttons. It's not doing anything. What's going on?
wander.
Oh.
I asked him to describe it. He said he started small, imagining a labyrinth.
Look at me
To
multitasking.
feel his way about. Then something moved. Bats. And toads. And things that have not names.
I don't
He knew
know.
it was all in his head.
I think there's something in the house, Kevin.
But he took it very seriously. I had hoped he'd find himself. But he found something more. I worried about him then. Daydreaming at the cannery. I spoke with his boss. But he said Lewis had become a model employee. Methodical, tireless, focused. Like a whole new Lewis. So I let him go on. I even encouraged him. It seemed very promising at first. He told me he'd made a new friend. On the edge of a city he named Lewis Topia. He built the city up slowly, brick by brick.
Like in real life or in his
Then he made
In his
musicians.
imagination.
Look at everyone dancing. Look at this guy.
And songs for them to play. He talked about starting a band.
Everyone's so happy to see me.
And he was always humming something. Every day his imagination grew stronger.
Yeah, because of all those pills you gave him.
Oh, good night, Austin. You have a great night. And yeah, I got your
No longer
list. I'll
spoke
tell
at
Ashley
the
about it
camera.
later.
Bye, Austin.
But his chopping was as reliable as ever. Then one day it struck him that all the cheering crowds, even the stones under his feet, were all in his imagination. So he could do whatever he wished. He held an election for mayor. And he won. They begged him to stay, but his mind was already wandering. It became a game for him. He'd conquer a city, then immediately push on.
Can I go in
New
here?
Louisville. St. Louis. He started drifting away from our reality.
Ah,
Minneapolis, until one day he forgot to go home from the cannery. Even as his mother pleaded with him, part of Lewis kept sailing on.
what, was he just not hearing? Was he in, like, his imagination? I think it's all about pills.
In Lewisburg, he heard rumors of a
Beautiful queen. I mean,
handsome queen.
ah,
The queen was on her own quest for sinister serpents. He followed the sound of her silver harp. His chase led him to a golden palace east of the sun and west of the moon. Even then, his logic remained sound. He knew the world was all in his imagination.
man, these fish just keep on coming.
But he was so proud of having created it.
Oh,
In his own eyes, he'd become something greater than a king. For someone who'd never known success in the real world, I think it was overwhelming. And then it struck him that the real Lewis was not the one chopping salmon, but the one climbing the steps of a golden palace. My imagination is as real as my body, he told me. It was hard to argue with him. He began to forget the world we know.
Oh, this kind of looks like what he was walking.
I think it pained him to remember Lewis, the cannery worker. He began to despise the man with a royal contempt.
Oh, that's us. Oh, we're not even...
I still thought I could save him.
Did he commit suicide?
Even after he said he was being crowned king over all the lands of wonder. The palace would be packed with his companions. Including the wise Calico who'd insisted on advising him.
Everyone's so happy.
His queen waited, holding his crown. There was only one thing left to do. Bend down his head. And the rest I think you know. Mrs. Finch, your son was a kind man who will be missed by all of us who knew him.
So he put his head in the fish stuff, the fish thing. Yeah.
My brother was really cool. I wish you could have met him.
That's everybody.
I was trying to ruin the moment, but G was saying that I don't put Mario Kart on his channel because I'm booty cheeks, but little does he know that I'll fucking whoop his ass red in Mario Kart.
I'm down to play Mario Kart. Can we play online with Gio and Leanne?
Yeah, it's possible.
We should do that one day.
Especially since you have the Elgato. So we'd be able to,
Oh.
You're almost there, Ashley.
I think we're gonna take our own life at the end.
On the way back from Lewis's funeral, my mom told me to start packing. She waited until the day before we left to tell Edie.
Damn.
I'm not sure if she wanted to make it easier or harder.
That makes it harder, in my opinion. Because it's like, you don't even care about how I feel about the situation.
I wish we'd stayed. But I understand why we left. My mom ended up leaving everything behind. What happened that night had been coming for a long time. Maybe it should have come sooner. But it had to end one way or another. All that's left now is to tell you about that last night.
Everybody died. Aww.
That whole last day, Edie just watched us pack and didn't say a word. Until supper, when she raised her glass and said,
"To our final night together, and all our final nights apart."
Grandma, you know what I said about alcohol. Some of your medications are
Edith,
very specific.
I left a present for you in the hallway. Why don't you go open it? The grown-ups have to argue now.
I'm sorry, you're right. We're all leaving tomorrow. Let's just enjoy our
I'm
last...
not leaving.
Edith, you're excused.
Oh. I thought something was like...
The power had been shut off that morning, but Edie always had plenty of candles. When my mom sealed the library, I don't think she knew about the other entrance. Or that Edie had a key to it.
All the Finchers.
The thing you're afraid of isn't going to end when you leave the house. Edith has a right to know these stories.
My children are dead because of your stories. I think it's best if Edith and I leave tonight.
Why does the stories like
We'll
mess
have the
them up?
nursing home send a van for you in the morning. Okay?
Dear Edith, there's so many stories I wish I could tell you, but there's only time for one. This is about what happened on the night you were born. That night, the tide went way, way out. It was the first and last time I ever saw the old house aground.
Where am I supposed to go?
The house. Not that house. That house.
God, it smelled awful. You know, I've seen that house every day of my life. But I never thought I'd go back to it. When the fog rolled in, I lost my way. I got turned around.
We got turned around.
For a while, I wandered. I started seeing things.
It's the sirens.
Things I'd forgotten had ever existed. But when I saw them, they felt like old friends. That night, a lot of things came back to me.
What do you mean?
Or maybe I came back to them. Things I can't explain, but that I need you to try and...
Edith, what are you doing in here?
It's mine.
Edith!
Mom, you're gonna rip it. Let go.
Yeah.
I kicked and screamed, but Mom dragged me to the car. I never saw Great Grandma Edie again.
The house pulls up.
The next morning, the band came to pick her up, but she was already gone. After that, we moved around a lot.
That's so fucked up.
I used to do this as a kid too. And then
We
you
both
grow
tried to
up.
make the best of it.
Or the running man, dodging obstacles and jumping everything.
Yeah, parkour.
A few years went by.
How many?
My mom didn't like to talk about it. But she started getting sick a lot. The rest happened pretty quickly. She got better for a while, and then she didn't.
Did she at least give you the other half of the book?
And then I was alone. The last Finch left alive.
Damn, and you're... At least she's pregnant.
Until I found out about you.
What? The baby?
I'm still not sure what to tell you about all this. If we lived forever, maybe we'd have time to understand things. But as it is, I think the best we can do is try to open our eyes. And appreciate how strange and brief all of this is. This journal was supposed to be for you.
Vagina?
But now I hope you'll never see it. I just want to meet you and tell you all these stories myself. But I guess if you're reading this now, things didn't work out that way.
No, let's go back. Oh, did she die during birth? Trying to push this baby out.
This is where your story begins. I'm sorry I won't be there to see it. It's a lot to ask, but I don't want you to be sad that I'm gone. I want you to be amazed that any of us ever had a chance to be here at all. Good luck.
What happened to us? That's our kid, right? What happened to us? Did we die during labor?
We don't know.
We don't know. Oh, is that it? Is this the person who wrote it, or an actual? This is based on a true story? Or they just use real pictures?
They're using their child pictures.
Wait, did he really die? Someone. Oh, he looks so sad to be there. Is that the grandma?
Actually, these people are not from the story. These are their childhood photos. These are the developers.
Yeah. Well, I wanted to know what happened to Milton. Is he really dead?
We don't know.
Did they make a second part?
No.
Damn, they left it like that? Dang.
But it's good, right?
This is such a good game. Yeah.
Right?
Yeah. So, 10 out of 10 will recommend.
Right? You're not disappointed from playing it, right?
No. Wow. I want to know how she died. I want to know what happened to Milton. And I want to know what the frick is in that house and why the mom thinks that the grandmother has something to do, her stories have something to do with everyone's death. Because she said, oh, your stories are the reason why my kids are dead. So I want to know if it's because the grandmother was saying like...
I think the problem was that if you saw everyone's death, it was their imagination that ended up getting them killed.
Right.
Like Molly, her imagination being a cat, gerbil, and all that, she died. The imagination of flying got him killed. The imagination of like monsters got Walter killed. And I'm not sure about Barbara. That one still confuses the fuck out of me. If there's actually a killer that got her, or
if it was just...
But even her brother Lewis, his imagination is what got him killed.
Man. What does everyone think?
He's been telling me not to cry for the past like 10 messages.
This is so sad.
Like Bruce said, Barbara was scared to death. But isn't it fun? Like you were introduced to all these names, no clue who any of them were, and now all of a sudden you know who everyone is in their story.
Yeah. Oh, these pictures are so cute. But that was so sad.
So out of all of them, which one did you feel like the most impactful on?
The only one that I cried to. the old man. His was really fucking sad. Especially all those years down there. And the baby was fucking sad.
It's
especially
awful.
Because it was like the parents were going through something.
They both blamed themselves. She blames herself for leaving the bathtub and blames himself for calling.
Good. Round of applause. This is a good game.
It was a beautiful game.
We still don't know who this guy is.
Which one?
Oh yeah, we do. Odin?
I don't remember if he has one or not, honestly.
Wow.
But go to replay story and see if it gives you any options for any of them. Yeah, I think we're missing Odin, actually.
Did I skip something?
Yeah, we did.
Oh, over here.
Her room was like a museum. For 500 years, the Finches have been famous throughout Norway for their fortune and misfortune.
It's not done yet, guys. Oh.
Odin Finch buries the latest victims of the family curse, his wife Ingeborg and their newborn son, Johann. On January 7th, 1937, he set sail with his family and his house, hoping to leave the curse behind. But 40-foot waves off the coast of Washington send the house and Odin to the bottom of the sea.
So
Odin's daughter Edith, with husband Sven and baby Molly, step ashore on their new home,
Odin is
Orcas
our
Island.
great-grandmother's father.
Sorry, great-grand. Oh, yeah.
Odin Finch is the first to be buried in the new family cemetery. His daughter Edie is already dreaming of a new Finch house.
And that's all, right?
There you go. That's when we
Whatever's wrong with this family, it goes back a long ways.
We missed the very first one, I think. But Bruce was saying that it was negligence that got them all killed, which is true too. Cause, keep that book open. Cause let's go down the list. So, Molly, they neglected her by not feeding her. Barbara, I guess they like left her alone. But to be fair, I don't know. Barbara's a weird situation.
Well, remember she got older, and then they kind of like they thought they kind of like kicked her to the curb.
I
She
guess.
wasn't like.
As in Calvin, of course, was like they neglected him, leaving him in the swing set.
What about Sam? He just didn't listen to his daughter. Remember the daughter was like, he's moving.
Yeah, I guess so. And then Walter, I guess they kind of just let him be underground. You know, they didn't do anything for him. They just let him be. I guess a real parent would be like trying to help him in this situation.
Yeah. But what about us?
That one I don't know. Let's see, it says they tried to scare the shit out of her so she can be better from movies. I mean, is that what happened? Like, they brought a whole bunch of people to the house and then they scared the shit out of her and that's what got her killed? No mother.
And then Milton disappeared, I guess.
I guess they neglected him. Wait. Oh, he has a death right there. 1992 to 2003. I guess that's when he disappeared, technically.
What a good game.
As in Lewis, they kind of did it to him. Like, they like let him be in his imagination.
Yeah, even the psychiatrist was like, I let him be, yada yada yada.
But to be fair, Gregory was like the worst case of negligence. It just was.
100%.
Man. How do you feel about all this? Like, what's your final thoughts?
I like how at first you start off the game and you have no idea what's going on, and as you go on, you find out who these people are and then how they died. So it's sad because it's like, oh, new person. It's like, I'm gonna find out how they died. So it's like really sad. I liked it. I like this game.
Well, that's the end of it. Thank you guys for coming to the stream. Most likely we'll play a different game next Saturday.
Yeah.
We'll figure it out by then.
One that Kevin hasn't played, so Kevin could.
I got a couple things downloaded, so we can probably find one from the library. But we also have Austin's list he gave us, so we can
You
look
should
at that
send
too.
it to me. Did he send you a list or he just sent?
No, he texted me a list.
Ah, yeah. But yeah, thanks for watching. Bruce is our #1 fan.
Yep. So we'll see you guys next time. Thanks for coming.
Bye.